Alright everyone, welcome back to Maritime Acres Homestead. We were in conversation with Sacred Tools and they ended up a little bit of back and forth, and we ended up getting one of the mini electric chainsaws. This is a 4-inch bar on this. It's a 20 volt lithium battery. Now I already run a 14-inch bar Makita electric saw for the trails that I run, just for trail maintenance, but I feel like something like this, small 4-inch one-hand electric chainsaw is going to be really good for our trail maintenance. So let's take a look at what it's like. I haven't seen this one in particular yet, but this will be the first chance to actually take it out of the box. And we've been waiting for drier weather because we've had a lot of rain out here. So once we get a week or so of dry weather, we're going to be able to take this out and use it on some of our trail maintenance, because throughout the summer, oh, there goes the charger. Throughout the summer, had a ton of rain this year, but I mean this feels good. It looks a little bit like my other one. Yep, here's a 20 volt battery. I don't know what kind of amp hour. This is probably a 1 amp hour battery, 1.5 amp hour battery that it comes with. So I'm not sure if you want to run something more than that for more use, but I mean that's going to be good for throwing in the 2-up seat on the ATV, running around doing some maintenance on those smaller 2, 3, 4-inch limbs. It's got the battery meter. You can tell here it shows it's full. Yeah, and it looks like to tighten the bar, you've just got the little nut and bolt there. Tighten off. You've got your guard. Let's see. Yeah, she's pretty smooth. It's only about feels maybe just over 2 pounds. So this is going to be a nice little saw to go and use here. Yeah, so comes a little tool to tighten and loosen the bar. Tiny little chain on this thing. It's going to be pretty. I think it's going to be pretty fun to use while we're doing our trail maintenance. Looks like it comes with a little bit of oil as well, some bar chain oil. But I mean, I'm a big fan of using electric saws for trail maintenance. They're lightweight, they're easy to use, and you're not going back and forth pulling to start your carbureted engine on your gas chainsaw. So I mean, I've just fallen in love with the electric chainsaws on the trail, particularly for maintenance and unexpected things. This here is just going to be added to our inventory. So really nice little looking product. We will be able to test it out and see how it goes shortly. One of the things I love about this, small enough, can go right into my 2-up seat. Throw my gloves and safety glasses in. So it's for all those unexpected downings of trees on the trail, branches and stuff that get in the way. Should be perfect. Alright, so you can see we've got some overhangs here. Don't want anybody to whack their face. I mean, that's small enough I could just use a pair of head shears, but I've got this with me, so why not give it a try? Had it in the quad for maybe 2 days now. Finally able to come out and use it. Let's switch up to my safety glasses here, sorry. But yeah, here's a little unit. Still the way it was when I put it in here. I'm going to add some of the bar chain oil. This is a little different than like your typical chainsaw. There's no reserve for your bar chain oil. You just have to, drop it around here on the tip, and it's going to pull that through the rest of the chain. I'm just going to use this, give a little extra. Why not? Here's the battery. Now, they say the battery can charge from 0 to full in 2 hours, so that's not bad. And now it's up. I mean, the plastic feels a little flimsy, but we'll see how it handles over time. It's the same kind here on the baffle, the protection, but I mean, if you take care of it like anything, it should last you. We'll see. We're going to put it to the test of time, but this is our first run with it, so let's see how she does. Right here, huh? Okay, I'm going to trim some of these back. I'm going to drop this one too, just because of the height. Man, that's pretty quick. And it's got like the got like the your activation switch, and then it's like a safety here, so you got to push that in, then you can run it. But yeah, I'm just going to clean this up a little bit. Like, I would use this on actual wood, not just like little saplings that want to whip around on you. Let's give it a slightly better test. So I didn't have my gloves on for the other scene, which is a no-no. Remembered my safety glasses, but gloves for this. We've got a birch tree right here that's dying, it's diseased. And then this spruce that's kind of tipped over on it, I think from one of those winds we had. But let's go ahead and try to drop this. This is a big enough job that you're not going to do it with a pair of hedge trimmers. So instead of hedge trimmers, we've got this here. You're not going to do it with, you know, clippers or anything like that. Let's see how she goes here. She went through that with quite a bit of ease. We'll clear this up. We'll chop this up in a couple pieces just to get her off the trail. And then we'll take this one out of here. Okay, so this thing here, it's dead, it's dying, it's laying on, just about to come down on the trail. We don't want this to come down and then you're walking out to your deer stand early morning in the dark. So it's better just to get rid of this now. We've got the unit with us. It's all greased up. So let's give her a go. I'm working with a little mini chainsaw. I'm going to left hand this and see how I can do it with that. It cuts really well. I'm going to chop it in half just so I make it manageable.
It seems like a beautiful little unit.
So it's managing these trees really well. Honestly, I don't have any complaints over it yet. It's proven itself already. So we'll see how she holds up in the long term. But I mean, for like $100, you can't go wrong, right? This is a pretty good unit. We're still, look at that. That's still at full battery. And this is right out of the box. We haven't done anything with this. I didn't even recharge the battery. I just wanted to come out and see how much power it's got right off the bat. But here we go. We've delimbed that section of the trail. We removed 2 dangerous trees. And this thing here is still showing full battery. So, I mean, it's a 1.5 amp hour battery. If you're working with batteries, you should know what to expect from a 1.5 amp hour battery. There are some cases where you can get 2 of these, or you can order extra batteries, which is fine. But for the weight and the performance of this, I'd probably give it a 4.5 star out of 5. The only reason I'm a little wary is just the handle seems like it could break on you. You know, it'd be nice if that was made a little thicker or something, but other than that, I mean, it seems to be just fine. Everything was flowing fine. No real complaints yet. But, I mean, as far as portability goes, it's got a 5 star for me. So, great little unit so far. Impressed. Thank you, Saker.
Okay, so we're gonna get rid of this tree here. It's right on the trail, and we just want to widen up the trail here, so it's got to go. Okay. Holy, like butter. Look at that. I'm really impressed with this.
Okay, so we're just finishing up some of the trail maintenance we've done. I mean, we've got a bunch of goldenrod stuff growing through here because this is some of the first maintenance we've done. It's just the bugs and everything are really bad in the summer, so we usually wait till the second half of summer to come out and just get our trails ready for the upcoming seasons. One thing I've noticed, we found some deer tracks through here, and this is going to be a beautiful tool to take in your backpack to open up some shooting lanes if you're ground hunting or even tree stand hunting for your deer. What a great little tool to have. So, I mean, once again, it's held up. The battery is still good, and we've probably removed about 5 or 6 arm thickness type live trees. So it's still really good. It looks like it's got a lot of edge to it still. Yes, this is a little bit flimsy. Might want to look at that in the future, but so far it's held up for us. I got no issues. It's going to be one of the standard things I keep in the ATV moving forward. So I'm just going to have that with me for all the unexpected stuff, and for things when it comes to your seasons, your opening up areas. It's just a great little tool to have. So all in all, I'd probably give it at least a 4.5 or so out of 5, but based on our initial use. And we'll see how she stands up to the test of time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see some more content like this. Thanks.